Hello, New Manchester here, back with another video. And before I start this video, I just got an email slash notification from YouTube stating that one of the videos up on my channel are going to be taken down. Most of the videos on this channel are have a copyright claim. They are the three U.S. Matrix movies and the other videos that talk about how much America sucks and how much American women suck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of those videos are gonna be targeted by YouTube, and they're gonna take them all down. And I'm not angry about this, and I don't care because you know what? Here on out, I'm gonna be making my own content. Real, authentic, New Manchester content on this channel. So yeah, okay, I am in my car. My car is parked in a parking lot in front of a Walmart in Mansfield, Louisiana. I'm not in Texas. I'm in Louisiana, and I decided to come here after after walking around the old downtown district of Mansfield. I decided to come here and make a video. And this video is about why come I don't have a girlfriend. And I think I talked about this in previous videos up on this channel, and I hope I don't repeat myself over and over and over again. I haven't ran out on what to talk about, so yeah. Let's see. I remember a guy by the name of Brian Deeb, a guy that knows Winston Wu, who commented on a video that I made a response to Winston Wu, and that video drove me by Winston Wu. Winston Wu wanted to know that who am I and why come I don't show my face. So I showed myself and told him about myself, and Brian D popped out of nowhere and saw the video and said this: I'm no homosexual, but you're good looking, bro. I can't understand why come you don't have a girlfriend. Will you please tell me your past experience with women? And yeah, and I remember I made a video to Brian Deeb, and it was a terrible video about my experience with women that I had in the past, and I think Brian Deeb didn't watch it. Yeah, I don't know why, because he lives in New York, and he's going through the hustle and bustle of New York, and he doesn't have time to comment back and forth with me on one of my videos on my YouTube channel. I just got a comment from him on a video that I did about race and skin color, racism. Yeah, he wanted to know like why come I didn't live, why come I guess he thought that I live with my mom and dad, and I told him I don't live with my mom and dad. I have my own place. I'll talk to anybody about that off in the comment section. Yeah. Anyway, back to the video of why come I don't have a girlfriend. Well, it's like this. A lot of girls that I was around in the past, some liked me, you know. I get no, actually, a lot of them liked me, and you know, and I did something to some of them that drove them away from me. Well, I'll go down the list of women and girls and women that I had experiences with in the past. Um, this one, well, I think, this, okay, the first one is, the girl who I went to school with in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. Her name is, Amy. Yeah, I met her when I started my first year in junior high, the 6th grade. How I met her, she called my name and called me over and wanted me to hang out with her, and she discovered how funny I was. I did some funny stuff, you know, around her that made her laugh, you know, because she liked me because I had a sense of humor. She was just cute Cherokee Indian Native American girl with long black hair, you know, and I remember she introduced me to her mom, and her mom told me that her mom said that she was telling me a lot about me. She just talked. She said, "Oh, she always talking about you. She always saying, she always talking about you all the time." You know, yeah, yeah, and you know, and I looked at her and I developed a crush on her. Got in the 7th grade, she turned on me. She stabbed me in the back, tricked me, and I think the girl that she was friends with told me that she doesn't like me anymore, and yeah, you know, I kept going to her, you know. I mean, I remember I sat in the cafeteria with her and her friend, you know, and yeah, Amy and her friend was like, you know, they were talking about, you know, girl stuff, nonsense, you know, and I was sitting with them, you know, and Amy did something that was just so disgusting. I mean, she had some potato chips and she dipped them in chocolate pudding and ate them. Like, it was nasty, but yeah. I remember I had to go to the bathroom. I got up and went to the bathroom. Then when I came back, all these boys were sitting where I was sitting at, and they all looked at me with smiles on their faces. So yeah. Also, I did something to her that I wasn't proud of. I mean, she stabbed me and tricked me so much, and I just lost it, and I punched her in the stomach and walked off. And I remember one of the teachers told her that go and tell the principal about it, and I got in trouble for it, you know, and I deserve that, you know. Also, I did some things that wasn't right. I remember I was in class and I grabbed her on her butt, and when I grabbed her on her butt, she immediately jumped up and went to the principal and told the principal about what I did to her. And I also remember I went to this junior high dance. Well, this was in the 8th grade. I mean, I never got to dance with her. You know, I tell you, you know, and you know, she didn't want to dance with me because, you know, I was like, oh my God, I just acted like an idiot. I was dancing. I couldn't dance. I was making a fool out of myself. And one of the boys told me, like, Step away, get away from us, get away from us. Okay, get away from us. Yeah, most of them were rednecks anyway. White redneck kids. Um, yeah. Yeah. I remember one of the boys who were dancing with her. They turned and told me to come over and let me dance with her. I mean, when I put my hands on Amy's hips and we started dancing, slow dancing for just a little bit, she just starts screaming and running away from me. And, I got mad because, well, she wouldn't dance with me. And what I did, I took a can of soda, shook it up, opened it up, and poured it all over her. And I remember the next day in class, she was so mad. She was angry. And one of the kids said, "Hey, Richard poured soda all over you." And she walked up to me and yelled at me like this: "Yes, he did." Yeah. So yeah. And I remember that my dad and the principal found out that she was setting me up and tricking me, and they were going to yeah, they're gonna watch her like hiding out and come out and like and trick her and trick her and like get her and like have like like what's she doing to me, like have it like backfire, and get her back and and catch her in the act, like catch her with her hand in a cookie jar, and that didn't happen because I blew it because I kept being an idiot and kept going to her and kept doing this and doing that to her. I said all of this in a previous video. And also, and another girl by the name of Nikki, she liked me, and she liked me, and I was shy, and I remember I punched her in the face. I didn't hurt her or anything. Then I remember I just lost and went nuts because I was picked on so badly by the kids, and I went and like stomped her, I think in some isolation room or something, and I got in trouble for it. So yeah, and also yeah, also at this first job that I had at a grocery store, there was this girl by the name of Amanda Walker. She was white. She was very curvy, and I liked her, and I liked her, All I did just like talk to her and just like a little bit and just gave her candy. I didn't give her like a bunch of candy. I just gave her a lollipop, and that's about it. She was about my age, and she went to the same school that I went to. And also, I saw a girl there who I stuck a dirty note in her locker. I didn't say anything to her at all. She know who I am, but she didn't bother going up and talking to me or anything. Like, she just didn't want to have anything to do with me. And also in college, there was this Japanese girl by the name of Ryoko. And Ryoko looked at me and smiled at me. She smiled at me because she liked me. And I remember giving her some candy, and she went and started talking to me about it, and I harassed her. And I started harassing her about the way she ate the candy that I gave her, and that drove her into hating me. And I whispered something stupid in her ear, and she didn't care about it. I think she said this after I whispered in her ear, like, I don't know, and I think that's what she said. Yeah. Also, in this other job that I had, there was this girl by the name of Lauren, and I met her when I was a janitor cleaning. I was just minding my own business doing my job, and she walked up to me and said this to me: "Richard, you're really quiet. You're quiet. You don't say anything." And, I start talking to her, and I know it's like she didn't pay me any attention or anything, but she liked my company and liked me talking and all. Yeah, so I waited about like 2 years, and I decided to pop the question to her. She was at the jewelry counter, so I walked up to her and I asked her, "Hey Lauren, I really like you. Hey, you want to be my girlfriend?" And she shook her head and said no. And I said, "I really like you." And she said this to me: "Oh, I'm very flattered, and I want to stay single." And yeah, and all she wanted to do is be my friend, and that's about it. Um, Also, when I was on this cruise ship in Northern Europe, a girl who was a waiter at this Windjammer restaurant on the cruise ship, I was eating some food, and she walked up to me. I had food in my mouth, and she started laughing and giggling at me, and I saw that she really liked me, and I just didn't have it in me to talk to her. I talked to her a little bit, and that's about it. So yeah, all of these problems I had with these girls, and I'll tell you why. None of them none of them never became my girlfriends. My girlfriend. One of them never became my girlfriend because well, it's like this. I wasn't much of a people person, and I wasn't a very talk of it. I wasn't a talkable, sociable person. Um, all I want to do is get in trouble and do stupid stuff and do weird stuff, and that's about it. And plus, I wasn't mature. I was immature. You know, and the shyness and the fear played a part in that. And also, my father had something to do with that. My dad said a lot of negative things to me and put me down. All he ever talked to me about was like sitting down and learning something, and staying out of trouble. And that's it. Like, he never like talked to me about, "Hey Richie, you ever think about getting a girlfriend?" Like going talking to a girl, and yeah, I'll help you out on talking to girls, and getting to know them, and having them as a girlfriend. He never did any of that. He was just this hardcore, strict guy who was just bitter and negative. He played a part in my really bad behavior and in personality. You know, yeah, and half of it was his fault, half of it was my fault. And yeah, when here I am, I'm single and never had a girlfriend, and I'm not married, and I don't have any children. And I listened to the MGTOW guys in the past. The MGTOW guys, just the ones that were hardcore and the ones who were assholes, and not the decent ones that are level-headed and reasonable. Yeah, yeah. Again, I don't disagree with the MGTOW movement. I agree with everything that they say. Well, I agree with some things that they say, and I disagree with things that I don't agree with them on. Um, yeah. Um, One of my friends here, who commented on one of my videos. His name is Damien. I'm friends with him. He's from the United Kingdom. and he told me that when I was talking about, my dad like said a lot of negative things and told me about all countries overseas are racist. They're all racist, and he's told me that someone said the exact same thing to me, I guess me and him got something in common. So yeah, you know, as of now, I'm not gonna care what my dad says. I mean, my dad been saying negative things to me for years, and that's why, that's why I'm alone, and I don't have a, I don't have a, I don't have a, I don't have that special woman with me and by my side, and that's why, I mean, I told him about that girl and that Japanese girl in college who had a crush on me, and he told me that, oh, Japanese women are racist. They don't like black men. They hate black men, and they hate them, and they hate them, and they hate you because, well, not because you're black, because you're not rich and you don't have a lot of money, and they were exposed to a lot more than you, and you don't fit the bill. And I'm part Japanese, by the way. So yeah, that I think that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, um, he's been saying negative things to me, and that fueled my behavior. As of now, if there's a woman who likes me, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna be mature. I'm gonna dress nice. I'm not gonna swear. And I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna get to know her. I'm gonna tell her about myself, and she's gonna tell me about herself. And that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have confidence. I'm gonna feel good about myself, and I'm not gonna let my father. I'm not gonna let people like my father tear me down. And you know something? If I had the same mindset that I have right now, back in the like long time ago, I mean, I would have a girlfriend, ex-girlfriends, a current girlfriend, and a wife by now. But but you know um you know you know I can't go back in time and change the past. I can't do that. If I did, I mean, I'll be better off here in the present. And if I was a married man and had a wife and I had a son, I would say positive things to my son. I'll lift my son up and I'll tell him, hey, I mean, hey, there's a girl at your school who likes you. And say, hey, I mean, if you like her, just go and talk to her. I mean, just be yourself. I mean, but you got to be careful. Some of these girls will use you and take advantage of you. But just be careful. I mean, don't let the bad girls who are gonna take advantage of you and just want to want to rip you apart and make you look bad. I mean, just just be yourself. Be careful. If she's no good, just get away from her. But don't go around thinking that all girls are bad. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna say to him. That's what I'm gonna say to him. I'm not gonna be some grouchy, bitter person and just tear him down. I'm not gonna do that. You know. And, my friend, yeah. Even though Amy who did me bad, and I went on Facebook and, we both made up, we're friends again, she just told me about her son having a girlfriend, and he and his girlfriend lives in Arizona, and they were on their way to spend Thanksgiving with her with Amy, her husband, and her two daughters, And Amy told me that she was very strict to her children, and she preached to her children to treat people right and be good to people, You know, if I had plans when I was going to school, and if I acted mature around Amy, and I dated her, and she would be my wife today. But I chose a bad path, and I did stupid stuff in the past, and all the way to graduation in high school, and well into adulthood and into college, into the real world, and yeah. But two guys who I'm friends with, Damien and Captain Brandon, Mr. Film Rockability, they both told me that it's never too late to find a woman. It's never too late. It's never too late. And they're right, and I remember this guy by the name of Sly Jones. He just angry black guy with ADHD. He's MGTOW. He's an asshole. And I viewed some of the videos up on his channel, and he was putting down middle-aged men who are down at the barrel, who got fired from their jobs, and say that they're a threat in the workplace. And he was just putting people down, tearing people down, and say that, oh, it's too late. You're old. It's too late for you to get a woman. It's too late. You at the bottom of the barrel. You just angry, negative, bitter black guy, Sly Jones. And I think Martel the Cool, who subbed to me, subs to this guy. And I subbed to him, and I watched his videos. I didn't like what I saw and hear, and I just unsubscribed to him. So I'm no longer a sub to him anymore. And he's just one of these negative, toxic people in America, and he had the nerve to talk about stuff on Winston Wu's on videos up on Winston Wu's channel, Happier Abroad, talking about how America is, and going overseas, and he's going around tearing people down, putting people down, and I sub to Winston Wu's channel, and I don't tear people down. I say positive things, I'm gonna say this to my friend Damien. Hey, Damien. I hope you find a girlfriend, man. I hope you do. Feel good about yourself. Don't let no one tear you down, and just be positive and be strong. Okay? Same thing to my friend Captain Brandon. Be positive and be strong, and don't let no one tear you down. And don't let the society that is America to rip you apart. So yeah, and that's something Sly Jones will never do. Yeah, yeah, and I view age to me. Age to me is it's nothing but a number. Age is nothing but a number to me, and that's all it is. Yeah, finding a woman here in America is just it's hard, you know, and it is, you know, because, you know, a lot of women are brainwashed by radical feminism and the Me Too movement, you know, and I got a community active guideline strike up on this channel, so I gotta watch what I say, you know, and YouTube and these women who are brainwashed by radical feminism / the Me Too movement, they're just so disturbing, and they are, you know. I'm not gonna let them anger me and put me down. Yeah, I'm not. And I hope this video stays up on my channel after I upload it, and I hope YouTube doesn't take it down and give me a strike. If I get another strike, I mean, I can't upload any videos, I can't live stream, I can't leave comments on other videos on YouTube. And if I get a third strike, this channel will be completely deleted. It'll be gone. So, and I have no choice but to start another account. So yeah, I mean, I might think about just not starting another channel on YouTube, or just start another, or just start one. I mean, it's my choice. And oh yeah, I went on Facebook on Thanksgiving, and two of my classmates who I went to school with, one of them wished me a happy Thanksgiving, and the other told me about family coming to spend Thanksgiving. Spending Thanksgiving. I mean, that's Amy, and the other person who wished me a happy Thanksgiving, his name is Tommy. Yeah. So yeah. They're my age, you know, and one of them are married. I mean, I think, yeah, Amy's married, and Tommy, I don't think he's married or not. He probably is. I don't know. I didn't ask him, you know. He's not on Facebook as much as Amy is. So yeah. All right, I think that's all I gotta say in this video. I mean, that's all I gotta say in this video, and I hope I hope I can do another video with a woman. If I find another woman, and I probably might do a video with her, you know. Hope she isn't shy or not. Hope she isn't shy or don't want to be on videos on YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I gotta say in this video. Later.